What would happen if you took the best traits from Geometry Dash's greatest players and combined them into one person? The dedication of one, the talent of another, the nerve control of a third. Today, we're building the greatest Geometry Dash player possible. Having a proper setup and low input latency is a good start, but when a level truly pushes you to your limits, determination is what keeps you going, and nobody represents that better than Doggie. I think most people know that this is a pretty obvious pick, but let me illustrate my point further. If Nepesta's 100 Kino streams were enough to warrant this reaction, which I'm pretty sure we've all seen, then Doggie's 350 grief streams are an absolute testament to how unshakable his mentality is. Unfortunately, sheer determination can only take you so far. To reach the number one spot, most people think you need to be exceptionally talented. And if there's one person who has truly earned that reputation, it's Trick. Now, Trick is a very interesting case. He's been among the top 3 players for the past few years, and as far as I'm aware, is the only person to have taken the number 1 spot from Zoink when it comes to list points. What truly sets Trick apart isn't just his skill, it's his ceiling. Despite being effectively retired for over a year, he's still gone on to be top levels like Thinking Space 2, and even get significant progress on society. If he ever decides to push himself, there's no telling how far he could go. Back in 2024, Trick started working on a unique achievement to say the least, beating Slaughterhouse with Deathlink. A challenge like that doesn't just require one exceptional player, it requires 2 incredibly consistent ones. And if your run relies on another player staying alive, wPopoff is exactly who you'd want on your side. To quickly summarize wPopoff's Slaughterhouse-related achievements, he's beaten it in front of other top players on an unfamiliar setup, completed it 3 times in a row while it was still top 7 on Pointer Crate, and even beat the unnerfed version originally given to Space UK. But forget Slaughterhouse. He managed to beat the former top 1 challenge, VSC, twice in the same day, with both completions coming in under 21,000 attempts. It's gotten to the point where his own chat has started questioning if he's even human.
You're a legit robot. What is this consistency? I know. This is the wPopoff I know. Getting like far literally every single attempt.
But even the most consistent player can struggle when faced with something completely unfamiliar. Which is why I'm going to throw a bit of a curveball in here. To be perfect, you need adaptability.
Hello.
And that's where Eupham comes in. Nowadays, Eupham isn't talked about as much. But back in the day, I'd say he was known as one of the strangest players in the game. His skill sets were something most people just weren't used to seeing. Due to his unique skills, his first ever extreme demon was Cold Sweat, which was top 11 at the time. What's even more interesting is how he did it, switching between mouse and keyboard depending on the game mode. We've seen him do this in other completions as well, using whatever works best. Eupham also became known for the verification of Iced Cave's Diamond Blade and Crystal Edge, showing that his skill sets could translate to challenges most players weren't prepared for. And of course, Eupham wouldn't be Eupham without some of the completely random spam clips he was known for. As far as I'm concerned, he was pretty much one of the founding fathers for alternate spam in GD. And I guess that sums up why I have him as my number 4 pick. Determination, talent, consistency, and adaptability can create an incredible player. But only one thing can make them unforgettable. Legacy. Last but not least, we have Riot. During his prime, Riot was one of the best players in Geometry Dash, conquering a multitude of extreme demons, and to this day is still considered one of the greatest relative to his era. But Riot's legacy goes far beyond his achievements as a player. In 2015, he hosted and verified Bloodbath, arguably the most iconic extreme demon and top 1 of all time. Bloodbath's influence has been enormous. It sparked the popularity of hell-themed top 1 levels and paved the way for other legendary levels like Bloodlust. And Riot wasn't done there. He later went on to create Tartarus, which became the longest standing top 1 demon in the game's history, followed by Acheron, another top 1, and Eternus, currently one of the most well-known impossible levels. Individually, these players are already among the greatest Geometry Dash has seen. Put them together, and you'd end up with something pretty terrifying. Whether a player like that will ever exist is a different question entirely. Until then, this is probably the closest we'll get. Thanks for watching.